Good afternoon. We're going to look at page 6, question number 27. That says y equals 2/3 x squared minus 3x plus 6. So the first thing we need to do is find our axis of symmetry. So x equals negative b over 2a. So if you look at this question, our b value is a negative 3, so we're taking a negative 3, over 2 times 2 over 3. So on the top I'm going to get a positive 3. On the bottom I'm going to get 4/3. Now I need to simplify that fraction, so I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by 3 over 4. So that's going to make the bottom part go away. And we're going to be left with 9 over 4 as our value for our symmetry and our axis. So this is your axis of symmetry. And it is also our vertex. So let's make our table, x and y. We know that our center point is going to be 9 over 4. Now we need to go 1 up and 1 down from that value. So if I add 1 to 9 over 4, that's going to give me 13 over 4. If I add 1 to 13 over 4, it's going to give me 17 over 4. If I subtract 1, that's going to give me 5 over 4. If I subtract 1 more, it's going to give me 1/4. So let's calculate out what our value would be. So we have y equals 2/3 times 9 over 4 squared minus 3 times 9 over 4 3 plus 6. Now because of all the fractions in this, I'm simply going to type it into my calculator, and I'm going to ask you to do the same. Make sure that your answer matches with mine. So if we have the number 2 over 3 2 divided by 3 times 9 divided by 4, and we're squaring that, minus 3 times 9 divided by 4 plus 6. Actually, what's a plus? So you should get 21 over 8 as a value for it. So we know that our vertex is 21 over 8 for y value. So now let's figure out the y value when our x value is 5 over 4. So we have 2 over 3, we have 5 over 4 squared minus 3 times 5 over 4 plus 6. Again, I'm going to use my calculator and be able to change my numbers. So I have 2 divided by 3 times 5 over 4 squared minus 3 times 5 over 4 plus 6. And that's going to give me a value of 79 over 24. 79 over 24, because remember in a parabola your values are symmetric. Now let's look when y equals 1/4, or when x equals 1/4. So we have 2/3 times 1/4 squared minus 3 times 1/4 plus 6. And I'm going to plug that through my calculator. So I have 2/3 times 1 over 4 squared minus 3 times 1 over 4 squared plus 6. And that's going to give me a value of 127 over 7 like over 24. So 127 over 24. So now we need to create our graph. And if you look at these, all of our y values are positive. And all of our x values are positive. So it's going to be over here in quadrant 1. And the decimal value for this is 5.29 with some repeating things. So we're going to make that 5.29 just for ease in graphing. You're giving your best approximation on this. I looked at 79 divided by 24. That gives me the value of 3.29. 3.29. 3.29. And if I figured out 21 over 8, that's going to give us 2.625. So 9 over 4, that's 2 1/4. So over 1, 2, 3. So a fourth of the way and up to 2.625. So there's 2 1/4 and up to 2.65. So let's call that right about there. And then we have 13 over 4, which is going to give us 3.25. So 3.25 over here. We're going up to 3.29. So we'll do that there. And we have to go back our one value, so it's going to be right about there. Remember, they're basically symmetric. And then if I have 1/4, it's going up to 5.29. So 4, 5, 6. So 5.29 is probably be over there. And 17 divided by 4 gives me 4.25. So it's going to go here. So let's see if we can draw our curve. It's going out that way. The other side is going out that way. So now we have our graph with our line of symmetry. Down here. Make sure to have your lines curved when you're working on them. So now we have question number 24 completed. Have a great day.